Antonia Dreykov. MCU's Taskmaster has been one of the most controversial MCU live-action adaptations since her debut in 2021's Black Widow. In the comics, Taskmaster is the assassin Anthony Masters. However, Marvel decided to introduce a female version of the character for live action. The MCU's Taskmaster is the daughter of General Dreykov, Antonia. Since day one, there have been complaints that the MCU didn't really develop Taskmaster properly, though the end of Black Widow seemed to show some real promise after they butchered all her quirks. But after Thunderbolts, well, let's just say that task is impossible to master anymore. So let's get into why introducing Finesse, the daughter of Taskmaster, is a very plausible move. What happened? The good and the bad. Spoilers ahead. In the movie, Valentina asks Yelena Belova to follow Ghost to a secret compound, which contains Project Sentry. She also instructs her to look into Ghost's objective and then finish her. When she reaches the compound, she finds out she's not alone, as John Walker is also there to kill her. More surprisingly, Taskmaster also appears and goes after John. Valentina has laid a trap for all four of the anti-heroes, and the compound becomes a battlefield as all of them fight each other. Amid their infighting, Ghost happens to shoot Taskmaster, leading to her death. Her shocking demise impacts Ghost's arc significantly, as she feels the guilt of killing Taskmaster after learning Valentina was the mastermind behind this trap. This leads to the beginning of her redemption arc in the movie. Taskmaster's death, although good for the plot, cuts her character arc short, and any further portrayal of this character seems impossible, retcon or otherwise, as there are plenty of other characters waiting for screen time, so why beat a literal dead horse? But one simply can't abandon such an interesting character just like that, and here's why Finesse's introduction can be a possibility with a better payoff. A new Taskmaster? In the comics, Taskmaster has a daughter, also a master assassin. Jean Foucault is an expert swordsman and a recruit of the Avengers Academy who goes by the codename Finesse. She starts to suspect that Taskmaster is her biological father, though they have no real way of knowing for certain due to Tony's memory loss. MCU could write Jean as Dreykov's daughter, and after her death, Finesse's mission could be to avenge her mother. According to the comics, she's a polymath with stunted emotional growth, which is closer to Dreykov's portrayal. Her introduction could be an interesting and convenient way for the MCU to expand on Taskmaster's story. Dreykov's Taskmaster was created specifically for the MCU, and after her sudden and abrupt end, this really feels like the better path for her legacy to continue. Although another theory suggests O.T. Fagbennel's Rick Mason can revamp the role of Taskmaster too. Fagbennel's Rick Mason is strangely similar to Tony Masters, and the twist would make sense if he becomes MCU's more comic-accurate adaptation of the villain. After the release of Thunderbolts, Fagbennel revealed he originally auditioned for a different version of Taskmaster, where he was a maniacal-like character with an African accent. Fagbennel reportedly said he was excited about this role, but that version of Taskmaster went away, and he was offered the role of Rick Mason instead. Although just a suspicious independent contractor, Rick Mason could very well be one of many aliases of Tony Masters, and thus, he could make his MCU debut. Marvelous verdict. Although the scrapped concept for Fagbennel's Taskmaster sounds deliciously close to the traditional Marvel villain, introducing Finesse would be the better move. MCU deserves a Taskmaster, but Finesse's introduction would keep things fresh while preventing Olga Kurylenko's portrayal from being a throwaway. The Rick Mason theory is rather stagnant compared to Finesse. MCU is in the hands of the next generation of heroes now. Sam Wilson has been assembling his own Avengers, while the Thunderbolts have been named Valentina's Avengers replacements. Finesse would be a great enemy for the next generation of MCU heroes. She can go after either the new Avengers or Valentina, as she may feel both parties to be equally responsible for her mother's death. So why shouldn't it be so? After all, why devote more to one that has already been tried? If you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone.